Hello everybody, welcome to part 17 of my Majora's Mask walkthrough, and here we are inside of Clocktown. And I didn't, I went ahead and used that day up where it tells you that the west area is our next goal, and that is, it probably won't be for a good while. In this video, I'll be, like the description says, I will be getting the Gilded Sword this video. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And to start off, the first thing you need to do is beat Goat again. So I'll meet you guys inside of the Dungeon of Goat. Actually, I'll probably just cut to where after I beat him, and then we'll go from there. But this is a pretty interesting progress in my opinion, because you need all 3 days to actually get this sword. And what the sword is, it's basically the Razor Sword, in which we can buy the upgrade for 100 rupees, but it takes like 100 hits for it to break, as well as you can't bring it back in time with you. The Gilded Sword has the power of the Razor Sword, but it is unbreakable, as well as you can't take it back with you back in time. So I guess the equivalence is the Master Sword in Ocarina of Time, going from Young Link's regular Kokiri sword to the Master Sword. In a sense, that's the kind of the equivalence, but I mean, obviously won't be, switch it back to Young Link in this one, but anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cover here. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I beat Goat, and it took me a lot less time than it did last time, and that should be, that's how it should be, but with him defeated, it's time to go back to the Goron village. Another heart container. I got beat up a little bit by a goat, not gonna lie. Our leader was taken to, and I just fell into the ocean, and that chest was right there. And that little heart piece, I'll probably just pause right there for a minute. That heart piece is, or that chest is actually a heart piece, I should say. And now we fight regular wolfos. That's always awesome. But alright, so this right here, what we're doing right now is actually the first step in getting the Gilded Sword. And let's try and come down here real quick. Switch to the Goron mode, transformation, and head on into here. That is where the baby is. Here's the Goron Elder. See what happens. Oh, Damane, you've been waiting. I've been waiting patiently for you. I've been waiting for your arrival ever since I heard the news. I heard that you, the one whom I once thought to be dead, helped set off the blizzard that was blowing in from Snowhead. Thanks to you, spring has come to Goron Village. Everyone is pleased. The greatest Goron ever of all? That's Damane. The immortal Goron who is not dead, even if he is dead. If he has died, that's Damane. Oh my god, they're gonna... The star whom we wish upon. Damane. Prehistoric hero Damane. Greatest of Gorons. Greatest of Gorons. Damane is the greatest in the world. My god. My son got better immediately. He went to see the Goron races that celebrate spring. This time I, the protector of this tribe for so many years, choose to field the seat of tribal patriarch to a younger one. The Goron who makes calm decisions, yet boasts courageous determination and can take care of all, shall be the patriarch. The chosen one, Darmani, is you. There can be no other. What do you think? If it's you, everyone would happily accept you as a patriarch. What? You need not answer so quickly. Go into the Goron race. Think it over slowly. I'm awaiting a thoughtful response. Hell yeah, join. Come back to me with your decision after you enter the Goron race and thought about it carefully. My son should be anxiously awaiting your arrival. Now quickly go beyond the Twin Islands Cave after leaving Goron Village. Alright, so I know where that is. I know where the village or the goron races are, or is, whatever the proper English right there should be. The question is, where do I get my proper equipment to enter the race? That is another thing. My arm is itching. So that's him. He's acting a fool. Let's see what this is. This might actually be it right here. Let's see real quick. What is this? Crap. Yes, here we go right here. This is the, I can't come up here? I figured I can like jump across or something. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump over in here. Wear your goron mask, because we need that. What are you doing? Oh god, this is not going to be good. Alright guys, so we have plenty of time, and I could try a few things, but what we need, and I'm going to go ahead and show this first before I do go through the actual day set of getting the sword, because I've already used up too much time and all that. But this right here actually gives us a certificate to be able to use the powder kegs. I don't know if we have to do it every time. I'm pretty sure once we get the certificate, we just keep it. But we have to earn our right to get this certificate to actually use a powder keg. And our initiation type mission to get the powder keg certificate is actually blowing up a rock that leads to the goron races. And once we get the certificate, we can go back into time and actually buy a powder keg, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. And that will actually give us the give our way to the goron races. And most likely what I'm going to do is, as soon as I blow the rock up, I'll enter the races, and I'll just go ahead and see how it is, see if I can beat it my first try or not. But the goron races is the most important thing about this sword mission getting it English. But I'll go ahead and just try this out, see what happens. I'm the goron who sells the powder keg, the most famous product of the gorons. When a powder keg is blowed with very powerful blasts and are very dangerous. Until I've tested you to see if you can actually use one, retard. I can't let you use any of my own. Okay, so I don't know how hard this is going to be. Hopefully not too hard, but we'll see. If you can destroy the boulder that blocks the entrance to the goron racetrack near here, using the powder keg I'm about to give you, then I'll prove you to carry them. Alright guys, so I just go right there. I actually messed up twice. My first attempt, I just derped, and it was my, I couldn't do it. The second try, I actually got to the point where I was about to do it, and I actually I punched it because something was attacking me, and I'll probably show that very soon. But half of it was my own fault of why I failed the second time, but it was still kind of stupid how it happened. And the tech that's right in front of your entrance past the mountain village, if you might know what I'm talking about, it was to the point where I would punch and it would miss it, and right after I missed it, the tech would hit me in the stomach, and it kept going for like 2 minutes, and then I ended up punching the powder keg. That was pretty embarrassing. But it's actually pretty easy to do this. It doesn't take too long. You just want to go ahead and come over here to the right. And as I was saying before, we're about halfway done with this game, and this Tektite right here is the one that messed me up completely. And do the same thing as last time. Hopefully again. I almost failed again from that. Because of that. How embarrassing. But here is his son. break it, break it. I want to go to the races. I talked to him earlier, so I kind of skipped past the speech. And what you could do, if you don't wait for it, is get your arrow out. And boom. You did it. Thanks a lot. I'm going right in. I'll be waiting for you, so you have to come in. So you have to come in. Okay. I kind of derped. Look how he walks. What is he doing? Alright, so before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the powder cake shop real quick. Alright guys, so here I am next to this guy. Looks like you managed to succeed. Knowing your skills, I feel fine letting you handle my powder cakes on your own. It was bad of me to put you through such a dangerous test. I want you to take this as my apology. You got a powder keg. Press C to light it, then tap C to place it. Be careful of sheer power and size are immense. Powder kegs are very volatile, so you can carry only one at a time. If you shoot them with an arrow, they'll explode, as I already demonstrated, as soon as they're hit, so be careful. Alright, so where does that go? Alright, so that goes right next to the pictograph. And I don't know if I had to do this for, at all, but, when we do the mission for the sword, I will end up buying one from the bomb shop in Clocktown, and then we'll be going, and I'll start talking about that as I get to it. But right now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try a few races. I'm gonna probably just I'm not sure if I'm gonna show it myself doing it at first. I might just do it real quick and see what it's like. But not only do you get the necessary item to make the sword, but you also get an extra bottle, which is pretty awesome. So good. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might show the race, this race right here, or I might just show the race afterwards. But I'll go ahead and cut right here, guys. Darn me, I've been waiting for you. See, everyone's restless because they can't wait to enter. You're gonna enter, aren't you? Yep, I am. Alright guys, so I lost my first attempt at the race, and I'll go ahead and just I'll just wait until this right here. And you can go right when one fades. And this is actually a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, for sure. But this race is gonna be pretty difficult, like I just mentioned, but what's really annoying is you have to like when you run through the wall, like you like slow down and you can. Alright, I'm just gonna stop talking because I'm way too concentrated. Way too concentrated. If that makes sense. I don't even see any English. Concentrating. I'm way too much concentrating, guys. Sorry. Alright, so as you can tell, this race is going to be a little bit of a doozy. I don't know how long this is. Okay, I just won. Never mind. Alright. Sweet. That was great. I knew you were the fastest Goron army. I was sure you'd get first place. This is from Daddy. It's a surprise. You got a bottle of gold dust. This is the finest quality available. I'm gonna be just like you. Quick. Alright, so that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I just got that my second try because I messed up my first try. And as I was saying, you can actually go right when one is fading away. And when I first started this walkthrough, I didn't expect me to be able to get everything in in a quick manner. But after that race, that was really easy. But so after that race, guys, it's now on to the actual cycle of getting the sword. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn back time, and I'll meet you guys somewhere. Alright guys, with that done, we're going to go ahead and come over here to the bank real quick and get 150 rupees out. I should probably switch to regular link real quick. That would kind of scare the bank person. So withdraw, like I said, about the 150 rupees. Excuse my throat. Alright, so now I'm poor, like the guy was talking about. And let's go ahead over here and turn back into a goron real quick. And let's see if this works out. We want to go ahead and what you want to do, I should say, is buy a powder keg right here. Oh, of all places, you're a goron, so you should be able to carry a powder keg, right? So won't you buy a powder keg for 50 rupees? Yes, I will. Ooh, powder kegs made by my instructor are extremely powerful. Come back to see me if you run out. Alright guys, so with that, and I'll go ahead and discuss a bit, and as you can tell, 2 battles. Oh yeah, pretty awesome. Alright, so this is going to be pretty interesting, and the second thing you want to do is go ahead and fight Goat. As soon as you beat Goat, head to the blacksmith area, and I'll probably just go ahead and go to that very soon. But go to that, get ready to get the razor sword, and once that happens, go to the races after blowing up the rock, beat that, get the gold dust, head back to the blacksmith shop, and that's when you can actually try and get the upgraded weapon. That will take 1 full day, so make sure you do it by the end of day 2. Hopefully you guys can do it, and hopefully I can do it my first try as well. So I'll go ahead and cut right here, guys. Alright guys, so I just beat Goat, and let's go ahead and enter right here. Defeated him like a champ. He stood no chance, let me just say that. Alright, so speak to Ugo. Hello customer! Gubara, fetch our customer some coffee, quick like. Now then, let me take a look at that sword of yours. Even though it's not what he said. Alright, to reforge your sword, it will cost you 100 rupees. It'll be ready to at sunrise. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'll right off to work. Alright guys, so with that done, we can get our sword back at the second day. In the meantime of that, let's go ahead and go to the... Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and just put that as my bottom item. So with that done, let's go ahead and get the golden dust, and it will take us... Well, it'll take me slightly my first try, good lord. Alright, let's go ahead and break this guy up. Using the arrow. Alright, so with that, you did it. Thanks a lot. Alright, so there's his weird walk again that he did earlier. That was pretty insane. Alright, so, might as well... Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Alright, so with this done, I'll go ahead and just win the race, since I already showed it. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy in my opinion as well. You know, if it takes me like 2 tries or something, you know, whatever. But so like the person said, I don't remember his name, Gabor and the other guy. We can't get our sword back until the morning of day 2, and then When that happens, we can give him the gold dust, you know, like by the end of night. And then that next morning is when we can get our actual upgraded sword, and that will be ours for the rest of the end of the game. So I'll go ahead and get over here, guys. Alright guys, so I don't know if I can do this now anymore or not, because it took me like forever just to be able to beat this right here. Let's see, I kept you waiting, but it's done. See? Alright, your Fury sword has been straightened into a razor sword. This new sharper blade is cut above the rest. Use it to 100 times without dulling it. Superior edge. Now keep an eye on that after, of course. If you bring my... Alright, let's see if I can actually do this or not. Yes, I do. Take it, please. Sweet. Alright guys, awesome. And wow, like I had so much trouble actually beating the race. It was insane. Like my first attempt, I lost the first one because I messed up, and then I beat the second one pretty easily. It took me literally that amount of time just to beat the race, and it was at the last second when I beat it. And I'm just so relieved I get that done. I actually have a headache because of how angry I was from it. But I'll go ahead and cover here, guys. And we have to actually use the sword, and I'm relieved that it took me in my first try to actually get this, so I'll go ahead and cover here, guys. Alright guys, so it's morning now, and we can get our upgraded sword now. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? And there it is, guys, the Gilded Sword. Newly forged, your sword is better than ever, and it will never break. There it is. We can't make a sword stronger than that. No matter how many times you use it, it will never lose its edge. Try it. Oh, I used up most of the gold dust. Just a tiny bit left, so I got rid of it for you. You go work, Ugo. Alright guys, we have finally got the sword that took me to the next level of insanity because of how hard the Alright, and I'll go back in time, and I'll use it on a few enemies, and then I'll go ahead and end this video, guys. Alright guys, so here we are back in day 1, and as you can tell, we have our sword still. It's something great looking, I would think, or I think anyways. I think the razor sword looks cooler in my opinion. Let's go ahead and use it on some unexpected jelly things. One hit KO, it did not stand a chance against that. Alright, so to make it a little more interesting, I'll go ahead and go to the Snowhead. Yeah, I'll go to Snowhead real quick, actually, guys. Alright, guys, so I just went to the mountain village real quick. I'm going to go over here and kill that Tektite that's over there. That cost me another bit of insanity. But, I'm not going to lie, this was actually pretty hard to get. You know, I mean, it wasn't really worrying about the day. Well, actually, it was kind of worrying about the day system, but it was more annoying about the goron fight. And I just completely destroyed that thing. That thing was totally destroyed. One hit KO again. But like I was saying, this was pretty hard. You know, and I feel for anybody who's having some trouble getting this sword. And the little tips I can you know, give out. The powder keg obviously is pretty easy. You just gotta, you know, buy it from the store. I didn't need to do that. I just need to run into it. I better get full health before I leave here. Real quick. Something I do need. But as I was saying, for the goron race, the only thing I could really, give an idea to do how to do it. I mean, just keep trying and stick too close to the walls. That way, you can try to, not get hit by every goron that passes you. That's the hardest thing about this whole ordeal. As I probably turn my volume down a little bit. But yeah, also a little tip. You have to do it before the end of day 2. If it's morning of day 3, that you can't do it anymore, because it obviously, like I just shown, it takes a whole morning just for it to do it. So if you have any questions, if you are stuck on the goron race like I was, the second time around I should say, feel free to ask, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. But like and subscribe if you like this video. It's taken me a long time to do this video, and I'll see you guys in part 18, where we do some miscellaneous stuff, I think, actually. Thanks for watching, guys.